Alright, I got a Des Moines replay from earlier today. Not divisioned up with anybody, just playing some random games, and yeah, it was a pretty close battle here. Again, no crazy kill count, no crazy heroic or honorable achievements or anything like that. Just a pretty decent game. It is a tier 10 game, and it is also a CV game, and it is a division of, I don't recall. I thought this was divisions from the same clan, but apparently I'm thinking of another game. Anyways, I spawn up by the seed cap, and there is a kid and a battleship with me. So my plan, it's a Missouri, is to support. Oh no, it is. There is. You can see in chat, for some reason it's not showing up in the in-game. But there's actually a division on each team that has a CV in it, and they're from the same clan. So it's kind of cool. I asked them which CV was better, and they said they were both pretty good, or both equal. That's not really true. I believe the red team had the better CV captain. But I'm in a Des Moines, and I don't care about tier 8 CVs, to be honest. Yeah, they just don't really come into the equation. Other than being a little annoying by spotting, they don't really pose much of a threat to me or anybody near me. Just kind of trying to read the chat, which is a little small when I replay this. So, anyways, Tashkent pops up, start shooting at him. We got some planes in the vicinity. RCV also has some planes, so life is good as far as air cover goes. I think I make a comment telling, saying something along the lines of that I have a hydro build, which is actually not the case. I've talked about it before, and I'll say it again. I like to run AA. I know there aren't a lot of CVs in the North American server, but man, when you do run into them, it is really, really sweet to be able to chew up some planes and/or provide AA for your team, especially with a boat like the Des Moines, the Minotaur, or the Worcester, which have God tier AA. Taking some shots at this Kutuzov, hoping to get him as he smokes up. And he gets taken out by our Missouri. That's okay by me, though. Kutuzov and smoke is a very, very annoying ship, and can do a lot of damage to you. I could surely close the distance and radar him, but or actually, if the DD did, that would even be better, because they don't have the best smoke fire detection range. It's almost 8 kilometers for the Kutuzov, so he would have been in trouble probably one way or another. In my opinion, he should have probably been about 3 or 4 more kilometers back, but whatever. So we do end up losing our Henry, and our Baltimore also takes a big hit. He is pretty low, and yeah, we're gonna have a little battle here for the C cap, or I shouldn't say that, we've actually taken the C cap. There are a few more ships in the vicinity, and I get plane spotted again. To me, this is the most annoying thing about planes, is they will spot me, and depending on where I am and more importantly who on the enemy team is around, yeah, they can really give me some hell. So not sure why this Zumo thinks he can hide in smoke, but set him on fire and start cooking. The Azumo got a deck armor buff. Supposed to help with HE spam, and bam, we lose 2 ships just like that. We lose a Chungmu to the Gearing, and the Asashio somehow takes out a Neptune. Is that even possible? I guess it is. I end up firing some AP into the Azumo and getting the Azumo. So we are down 1 cap, but the ship count's pretty even, although we did lose a DD, and yeah, they lost the tier 10 or tier 9 battleship, so that's pretty big too. I believe I got this Hindi on fire. I'm not sure. I take some shots at him. May have been shooting at him earlier, but anyways, anytime you get a low ship, might as well put some shots out there. I wasn't detected. My detection is coming on and off as I go along. Takes a swig off the drink, so I'm going to continue to fire at him and hopefully either kill him, which would be ideal, and I just nick him, or at a minimum force him out of this area. I managed to land an AP shell that does finish him off. So pretty early on in the game, we're still down 2 caps, but we do have a slight point advantage because of the ship advantage that we have. We have a 1 ship advantage, so yeah. Most of our team is up by the C cap, and most of the enemy team is spread amongst or around the B cap, and some of them are departing A. So it's going to be a showdown at the B cap. We're only 20 points ahead of them right now, so I don't expect that to last long, especially with them having the 2 caps. So I'm pushing up to the B, the northeastern side of the B cap, hoping to leverage my radar, leverage my AA, and continue to put the smackdown on these guys. Shouldn't say that. I've not really been kicking anybody's ass or anything like that. And the enemy Gearing takes out our Mogami. So yeah, there goes the points lead we did have. Taking shots at anybody that's in range. I'm not sure who this Shimakaze smoked up for. It looks like he did it for me. He didn't say anything, but thank you. Not really a great position for me. Oh, maybe he did it for the planes. Either way, I pop defensive fire. I see this strike package coming in. I take a good hit, but it's hard to tell on the replay, but I'm literally focusing these squadrons down, and yeah, bye-bye CV planes. I think that was 17 right there, so 22 total. Pretty much his whole strike package. I'm sure some of the other ships may have shot some down, but I definitely did the majority of that work. And you see myself and another ship fire at this Des Moines, and I secure the kill. I think it was the Yamato that was behind me. I switched off the interface there so I could take a screenshot, but unfortunately it didn't come out. I think I would know better. The smoke is dissipating, so I'm going to start moving forward. The enemy team now has about a 150 point lead on us, 140 points, whatever. And the Neptune appears. Of course, I'm going to take some shots at him. Neptunes and Minotaurs are evil ships and very, 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 very annoying. Those are probably his torps. And my guess is, excuse me, I had to put my drink back down, is he torped and then turned and torped from the other side. And now he's sitting in his smoke. Well, those are actually his second set of torps, I would guess. So we see a few ships on the other side of this island. They're within range. And they can be lit on fire, so I'm trying to get a fire going. Could probably use AP actually on the battleship. But I'd like to get fires going. And then maybe switch over to them. Switch over to AP. At this point, I switch to a different ship once I get a fire on them. And I don't actually hit the DD, but it's a good shot for me to be shooting. Now you'll notice now there's a couple 100-point difference, 300 points almost. The enemy still has both the A and B caps, and I believe they have a ship advantage too. They do. They have one ship advantage. So we managed to even up the ship count, though. The Yamato took out the Neptune. So still a 200-point deficit. And here comes some more planes. Now these guys are actually on the outer edge of my AA. I managed to get one of the bomber squadrons, and then I focused down both of the torpedo squadrons, and then I believe I finished off the last bomber squadron, which did manage to drop. I'm not sure if the torpedoes did either. Either way, they would have been panicked because they were within my range. So at a minimum, I didn't read that. The CV was, I believe he was saying something about defensive fire. Yeah, okay, seriously, who mounts the premium defensive fire in this day and age? I don't have premium defensive fire. I actually have, oh yeah, I do have premium. I take that back. So anyways, I guess. I'm not really sure what his complaint is, but now the tides have turned a little bit. Our DD has managed to sneak down into the A cap, and we're now pushing into the B cap, including myself. They still have almost 200-point advantage on us, and I don't really have a safe haven. Unfortunately, this Asashio is right next to our Amagi, who's really, really, really low health. I'm not even really sure how he's being spotted. Maybe a plane. It's kind of strange. Here comes some more planes. Just reading the chat. Still not sure what that CV captain was getting at by saying mounting premium consumables. Somebody chimed in and said I mount everything premium consumable. I do too. I mean, it's just the way I play. I mean, I do it on low tier, I do it on high tier ships. I have a premium account, so it's not like, I mean, I'm hurting for funds or anything. I actually crossed the billion credit threshold not too long ago, so I have like almost 1.1 billion credits. So you know, spending 20 or 30,000 credits on premium consumables is not really a big deal. The big thing about premium consumables too is they reload so much quicker. I mean, it's noticeable for in every example that you can think of. So we are actually down 2 ships now. We do have all the caps. We're about 150 points down. And there's a lot of enemy ships in the vicinity, and I probably get a little carried away here. But I pop out and I start shooting HE at this NC who's bowing. I was actually trying to get an angle on this Asashio, and as you can see, I take a couple shots at him, but I just don't really have a good angle on him, and I don't want to. I probably could have turned in, but I felt like I was just going to be chasing him around that island. So I straddle that little rock island there with that shell. Sorry about the little app update. It's kind of interesting. I was actually outside while this was recording, so I didn't notice that. So I'm taking some heat from the guys behind me. I think that's a curve first, and what else? The curve first? Yeah, there's a curve first over there, and he's hammering me. Took a fair amount of my health, probably 30% of it. But I popped my heel. And ironically, this NC isn't really focusing on me, so I continue to hammer him, get him burning. Believe he's already been on fire, so there's a good chance that these are going to be permanent fires, and there's nothing he can do about them. He takes a pretty good hit from somebody, and the Missouri manages to take him out. At this point, it's 3 versus 5. They are taking the A-cap back. They do have several DDs, and we have none, of course. And they also have the CV. I'm sorry, they have several DDs and a CV. We don't have any DDs, and we lost our CV quite a while ago. I didn't actually notice how he went down. Maybe after I'm done recording this, I'll see if I can figure that out. I switched to AP, and I'm going to try to finish this curve first off. Big, well, not a big, but a good hit there, 5K, and the next salvo will finish him off. Broadside AP from this boat is brutal. We take the lead back. We got about what about 150-point lead now. So yeah, I kind of turned that around pretty quick. Not just me, but the whole team. Excuse me. So. Unfortunately, the gearing takes out our Missouri, and our Yamato takes out their CV. So now it's me and the Yamato against 3 DDs. One we know is at A, and that's the Tashkent. The Missouri's talking about how he just broke his damage record. Cool for him. 195K is what he said. I actually had a 6-kill loss in the Missouri, and did 250,000 damage. Really frustrating. I missed the shots on that boat. Yamato ends up getting them with the secondaries. Turn around, there's a low health Asashio. I managed to take him out for the Kraken and engage the Tashkent immediately. And the Yamato finishes the Tashkent off. Yeah, so that was a Kraken. Here are my shark points. I got 360 for that, 80 for the win, 200 for the kills, and then 80 for the heroic achievement. So 5 kills, a partial cap, 34 planes shot down, 123K. I was not first on my team. You'll notice the Yamato, Missouri, and myself are the top 3 positions by a pretty substantial margin too. The 4th place guy has 1,600, it looked like. So yeah, pretty good damage. Did damage to 9 ships, sunk 5 of them, and shot down 34 planes. Got all of the defense points, and yeah, overall pretty good game. Pretty cool comeback. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.